Hello everybody, welcome to G4G here on YouTube. Today we are in Gigantic, and I just wanted to talk about this game with you guys for a little bit here. As you can see from the title of the game, or the title of the video, I wanted to let you know why you guys should play Gigantic, why you should be interested in this game by Motiga. So, first off, if you haven't seen any of my videos on it prior, I've covered this since it's been in closed beta, back on pretty much just the Xbox One, but you could play it on Windows 10 through the Xbox app, and then it was later available in the Windows Store, and now we are at a point today where it is available on Steam and Perfect World's own Steam-type client called Arc. Just so you know, before we get into the video, there are two different hemispheres in which the games are played. There is the Xbox One and Windows 10 client. They all share a group, and then there is the Steam and Arc clients that all share a group. So be aware of that. If your friend is like, hey, play Gigantic, you kind of need to find out what platform you're talking about. You are welcome to play on both, but your progress will not be synced up, unfortunately. Like over here, I'm level 11, 11,000 crowns, and almost 2k rubies, but on the Arc version, I have slightly more crowns, less rubies by a lot, and I'm like level 12. So here's a little bit of background on this game and why you should play it and why you should support the devs on this. First of all, the devs Motiga is just a really cool indie company. They're not particularly greedy. When I first started out, they actually had some internal issues based on the fact that they were being supported by Microsoft, and it was just kind of coming out for the Xbox One and the Windows 10 platform. There was some internal strife that said, I don't think this is going to work, and they bailed. Which, you know, caused some problems. Also, when the game was actually coming out, skipping ahead a little bit, and people said, you know, we're paying a lot of money for your Founders Pack, and we're not getting exactly all the things we would get in cheaper Founder Packs, and unfortunately this was being compared to Paladins, and there certainly was a point, people had a point in mentioning this, that hey, you know, the Paladins pack is cheaper, and I get heroes, all the current heroes and heroes for life. Paladins, or Gigantic, I'm only getting the current heroes plus like 2 more, and then it's over. So, Gigantic has now said, you will get heroes for life, and if you want the Founders Pack now, it's called the Ultimate Pack. It's obviously not a Founders Pack, because they are beyond the foundation of it. So, they listened to that, they heard the community, and they said, yeah, you're right, let's do something. But Chris Chung, over at Motiga, was the leader of all of this for this project, for this game. It started way back in 2014 when they started working on Gigantic. It now somewhat unfortunately bears some resemblances to other shooters, but Gigantic was doing it first, and people forget that. I look on Gigantic's Facebook at times and I see people compare it unfairly to Paladins, and they're like, oh, this is so-and-so and this is so-and-so. I'm like, guys, you do realize that that character was in development for about 2 years before the one you're comparing it to. So you may want to calm down a little bit there. And people kind of forget that because Gigantic was very quiet. You know, it didn't have the splash. that Overwatch did versus Battleborn, and that, you know, Paladins coming out as the free-to-play option before Battleborn went free-to-play, Paragon, Smite, and everything like that. Gigantic was beautiful, it sounded nice, it looked nice, but it was a little quiet, you know? And the community over at Motiga, which was out in Bellevue, Washington, had some different visions for the game at first. And they kind of realized what made the game fun and what was going to make it stand out compared to other MOBAs. And they refined it to where it is now. Unfortunately, eventually, the game ran out of cash. And when that happened, Chris Chung tried to hold on as long as he could. And then eventually he had to have a meeting that said, guys, I'm sorry, we're out of money. There's nothing more we can do. I have to let everybody go. We're in trouble here. And he let everybody go, and he went home. And the employees went home. The next day, he came into the office, and the employees were back.
The creature is in danger.
And he said, you know what? Wow, this is amazing. The employees were like, we believe in this game. We want to help. We want to do this game. It's amazing. Let's do what we can. And I think that's a real testament to the devs and the producers of this game and the artists and all of that wanting to come to work when really there was supposedly no work to come to. I mean, the only thing that I can imagine that was like that is, you know, I'm a former New Yorker, so when 9/11 happened, I was no longer living in New York, but I couldn't fathom the thought of what it would be like to know that your job just isn't there because your building isn't there. That's kind of what I think of when the fact that you let go 75, 80 people and they all show up to work the next day. Eventually, people did start having to leave because they had to feed themselves and their family and make a little bit of money. They couldn't just continue to work for free, but they mostly retained their staff. And the game is now out. We're sitting here playing a game that went totally bankrupt. Oh, what a bank shot. What a bank shot. This HK's dead. Now if I could get that Taito on the way out. So, I mean, we're sitting here playing a game that was completely belly up. And I think that's amazing. And when you compare it to some of the games now, he juked that shot. Are you gonna juke my rail shot? Yep, sort of. When you think of games like Friday the 13th, which had so much hype and had a Kickstarter, well, lost the creature, but we killed the guy, so let's do a Healy dude over here. Oh, hi. Okay, cool. So, I mean, compare it to Friday the 13th, as I was saying, huge Kickstarter, several popular runs on Twitch before it came out. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition orb. Oh, I'm gonna die to that. I was abandoned by Esling. So... first you recover from a controversial move to just bring it to 2 platforms. A shared platform. Then you come back from an entire layoff to Perfect World coming in and saying, hey, we like your game, we would like to produce it. And first of all, I mean, that was a huge amount of work that Chung had done to get somebody to listen to him and to enjoy his vision of a game and say, you know, we'll try this. We'll try producing your game. I want him. I got him. Revenge? I didn't know he was in on a kill on me. But, so Perfect World had come in and said, yeah, we'll try this out. I'm probably gonna get hit from behind. No? Okay, thought they were gonna totally try to back end me here. So, you know, Perfect World comes around and says, hey, we want to do it. Not only do they say we want to produce your game, they gave them an advance. They were like, here's some money, pay your bills, pay your employees, don't get your internet cut off, don't get your power cut off, pay your payroll, and let's work on the game. That's amazing. And when you think about the reputation that Perfect World has had, you know, they've caught some flack for the Neverwinter Nights platform and the way they've handled stuff there. They really took a lot of flack for Blacklight Retribution. I was a very avid Blacklight Retribution player, and Perfect World really irritated a lot of people with that one. And to have a company that kind of had a little bit of a dark reputation come up and do something so cool as to say, like, hey, here's an advance, we'll pay some stuff and get on board with us, and we'll produce the game. I just think that's absolutely amazing, and I think that is totally worth supporting this game when you can. Oh boy. Got a little greedy going for the orb. And that's why I totally believe people should buy things like the Starter Pack and the Founder Pack and the Ultimate Pack for this and help this game out, because they're humble, they're nice, they obviously want to be producing a good product. If they worked for free for a little while, I mean, that's amazing. Come on, stay engaged on. Damn it. I think that's... Oh, hi. Thanks for the jump puddle. here, Taito. Yep. I'd run away if I were you, too. Damn. Got it with the rail shot. Hard to see right now, though. Oh, dear. Nope, wrong key, wrong key. I hate when I deploy. I shouldn't have died to that. That's sad. It's got very unique characters. And there are characters for just about any kind of shooter player. I mean, I'm playing HK, and you could say, oh, well, HK is just a Bastion clone. But again, HK was very much in the works before Bastion ever existed. And, you know, Uncle Sven is a little bit like Pip and Paladins. Again, existed way before Paladins. So, I mean, the art style is cool, the music is awesome, the characters are cool. I mean, Paco, there really isn't anything like Paco out there. I wonder where my team went that was right here. Come on, Cyclops, help. Fucking trips. I had a team around me, and then the team went away. It's... I've played a lot of Trip myself. Woo is the character that I really get frustrated with. Very aggro woos. Aggro trips are kind of to be expected, but aggro woos piss me off because you really just can't shake them. But, you know, I'm having a relatively good game. Hi, Ramsey. You want to follow me even though the whole team's coming with me? That's cool. Sven? Hi? We doing anything? I want this Taito. Not gonna get him. That's a 2-on-1. That's not going to be good. Oh. This is going to be a problem. Stamina. God, fucking aggro melee characters, man. That's the one problem with HK, is he tends to get dove on a bit. But, I mean, this game is pretty cool, and I have a new level of respect for it, considering what Motiga has gone through. And, I mean, they worked for almost a full month with just really no, I mean, potentially no hope. And I think Chris Jung did an amazing job of securing a publisher for this game and keeping his team alive. I'm really happy this company has persevered through what it has persevered through. And we have this game in front of us today. That's pretty awesome. Should be getting a PowerPoint pretty soon here. Want to get up to a little bit of a safer spot. Bye, buddy. Now, if I could just get this Ramsey, or no, it's the trip. Good. Mopping up. Alright, did we... Oh, crap. Crap. Really? I did so well cleaning up over there, and I come around a corner, and there's still somebody left. That should help. I feel like I'm doing a little bit more damage than he is here. Trip's gonna come back in. He's probably gonna come in on me. No? Thought he might be a little aggro there. So yeah, guys, give Motiga a shot. Give Gigantic a shot. It's on Arc. It's on Steam. It's on the Windows 10 store. It's on Xbox One. Play it. See what you think. Let me know. Peace out, everybody.